welcome to the review show. My name's Austin. The Mandalorian Season 3 is finally here. It's been like 2 years since I did a episode review on The Mandalorian. These will contain spoilers like the Last of Us series. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen the episode yet, go check it out. This video will be still here. But if you don't really care, you kind of just want to see my thoughts or whatever, then you're welcome to stay. But yeah, that's kind of like spoiler warning. And yeah, anyway, let's get right into it. Coming off The Last of Us so far, which is two more episodes left in that series. We have another Pedro Pascal series, but less facial Pedro Pascal. He's wearing a helmet once again. We don't get to see his face, but you know, it's cool. I mean, like, honestly, when I see Pedro Pascal playing any role, I don't see him as Pedro Pascal. I see him as that character that he's playing as on screen. And when I look at this, I'm like, I know that Pedro Pascal is under that helmet, but I see him as I forget his character. I don't even know how to say his character's name, but I see him as the Mandalorian. And so I was really excited for this season, and I was really excited. I really enjoy The Mandalorian. I enjoyed the first season. I thought the first season was great. Second season was okay. There was great moments, but the story wasn't really there. And in the first episode of season 3, it's mixed. I think that this is like one of the worst Mandalorian episodes on television. Like it's a good episode, but it's terrible. But it's not good in the way of that we've seen the Mandalorian episodes before. And so, right off the bat, like if you haven't seen the Book of Boba Fett, you're mostly confused of like, oh wait, Baby Yoda's back with the Mandalorian. Wait, and this is Mando's new ship? Wait, what just happened? So there's kind of like a little confusion there because 2 episodes in the Book of Boba Fett were just simply Mandalorian episodes. Those 2 episodes were simply episodes of the Mandalorian, and that was it. It had nothing to do with the Book of Boba Fett. So if you guys want to know like the backstory of, or I guess you guys want to know some information, go watch those 2 episodes. I think they're episode 5 and 6. I could be I don't remember how many episodes are in the Book of Boba Fett, but look it up. I guarantee if you look it up, you can find them. And so yeah, go watch those 2 episodes. Watch this episode of The Mandalorian. That will catch you up pretty much on everything on that. And so it's just, I find it an odd choice to do. And they don't really explain it at all. They literally expect you to go watch the Book of Boba Fett to understand this. When really that shouldn't be the case at all with any show. Like, that shouldn't be the case at all. Unless you have like a nice crossover event. That's one thing. But to set up, but not to literally end one of your seasons on one of the biggest like cliffhangers ever in like television, and expect, you know what, we'll gloss over that in 2 episodes of this show, and we'll skip back to what we know in season 3. You don't do that. You don't, because not everyone's gonna go watch the Book of Boba Fett, because I guarantee not a lot of people did. And so, because I guarantee people just wanted to watch The Mandalorian, and that's it when it comes to Disney Plus. And so, yeah, so there's a lot of stuff with that going on. And so, but we sort of pick up sometime after all of that, thinking that it's sort of like a flashback. The episode sort of starts out with a flashback. You think it's a flashback, but then it turns out, oh no, it's not a flashback. This is present day. This is just a ceremony of young Mandalorians becoming part of the clan and part of the cult, and because it seemed like, oh wait, this is sort of maybe a young Mando, or kind of getting like a little backstory, because this season's supposed to be about the Mandalorians and like and Mandalore and all of that. And so, it takes place in present day. This big alligator thing comes out of the water. For some reason, I don't know why they're doing ceremony when mostly know that this thing lives in that water. I don't, whatever. And and so the Mandalorians are having freaking trouble defeating this thing, and Mando comes in and basically just shoots it with a blast and just kills it. Blood is everywhere. It's like literally you see guts flying all over the place. It's cool, but when you think about it, it's stupid because it doesn't make any sense. It makes these when you think about it, like you think that the Mandalorians are dumb. It's like, why would you even think of doing a ceremony right there? Just go to some lake or something. I don't know, not in some freaking creature's living area. This episode just feels like a remember that type of episode, like trying to catch you up on things when we don't need to. It's like there's there's literally scenes in this episode like saying like, oh, do you remember this character? Okay, here's this character and here's that character. And oh, we need to do this, we need to do that before we actually get to the main thing that we need to do. And it's like, why are you doing this? Why are you trying to set up things that you already set up in the previous season? Just do it already. Because Mando needs a droid that he trusts, because he needs to go back to the Mandalore and basically baths in like the waters there, but no one has gone back for years because they think it's toxic and no one has tried it ever since. And everyone thinks that Mando's a goner at that point. Well, I don't, whatever. This is like it doesn't make any sense. The story in this episode doesn't make any sense. Honestly, there is no story. It feels like a fucking video game of subplots. Go here, go there. All right, talk to that person. You need to talk to this person. But yeah, Mando needs a droid that he trusts. And so, remember that droid from the very first season that sacrificed himself? They try to basically resurrect him in this episode. And it like that scene where the droid comes back to life and and it's chasing Mando like on the floor, like that was done very well. Like the special effects, like how things were shot were done very well. But it was stupid because Mando misses his shots that from a droid that's 5 feet in front of him but can shoot fucking pirates with no problem and on blank range, and like literally one shot kills. But he can't kill this droid. I guess because it's supposed to I guess it's a Terminator, I guess, is indestructible. But the thing is, what makes it look even more stupid is that this other droid kills this droid with a statue. Are you telling me that the statue is more stronger than a blaster? I don't think so. There's just a lot of dumb stuff like that in this episode. Now, the acting is great. Pedro Pascal does great. Carl Weathers is awesome. I think Carl Weathers is honestly the best part of this episode. I don't remember his character's name because I don't think I can even say it. But Babu Freak comes back in this episode. Hey, remember Rise of Skywalker? Remember how that was awful? Basically Mando really wants this droid to be fixed, and for some odd reason, when you can go get a better droid, I don't get his reasoning, but he trusts this droid for some odd reason. It literally doesn't make any sense, because you can program the droid of the way that you want it to be. It's not about you don't have to have trust in it. You just program it to have trust. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense, but. Well, he brings the droid to Babu Freak and trying to have him fix it, but he can't do it. But during that scene, you have Carl Weathers basically translating to Mando, because Mando doesn't sort of understand. But even when there's even parts where he's translating when Babu Freak is just speaking straight up English, and it's that's funny. That's there's stuff like that in this episode I enjoy. But the writing for it goes absolutely nowhere. It literally legit feels like video game writing, and because because Babu Freak can't freaking fix this droid, he needs a certain part to fix it that they don't have here. So Mando has to go off to someplace else to get a part to bring back for him to fix it. It's just know why you're writing it this way. You can legit write it in any way you want. And what makes it even more worrying is because they came out and said, like, oh yeah, we have no actual plan of how, like, on ending the Mandalorian series. Like, we're gonna keep on making it as long as people watch it, which is fine, but they have no goal to build it to something. Like, they legit said that they have no goal to build it to a big finale. And it's like why? So it's like, what? So I'm just watching it for the sake of it, not to go on this journey with these characters and see how they turn out. You're just gonna write them in the way that you think that they should go. I don't get it. After that, Mando goes to Bo-Katan. I don't even know how to say her name. Bo-Katan. I don't know. She does nothing in this episode. She's just there to be like, hey, I'm a character, and yeah, I'm mad at you. My force is gone because I didn't come back with the sword. Yeah, I ain't gonna help you. You go to freaking Mandalore by yourself and hopefully die. I don't know. Literally, it doesn't make any sense. Like, that her whole entire tribe basically abandons her and basically leaves her when she knows who the guy with the who has this dark saber, and it's like, just like he was willing to be the leader. Like, he legit was willing to be the leader, and like what well, at least in this episode he had different motives in the previous season, but he was willing to, I guess, lead them in some form. But now they're not there, and she didn't really try at all to reason with them or whatever. And it's like they were following her anyways when she didn't have the dark saber. So motives didn't make any sense, out of place, gone, terrible writing, and I hate it. I don't like it. I enjoyed parts of this episode because we did get a cool space battle with pirates. Like, that was pretty cool. We get this weird captain that looks like a plant. That was cool, I guess, but this is the episode that you are supposed to set up this whole entire season, and it seems like the setup to the whole entire season is for Mando to go to Mandalore and just bathe. That's what it feels like. Hopefully it turns into something else. Hopefully that's not the whole entire season, but that's just what it feels like. And I thought we were gonna get some tension between both the, however you say her fucking name, but no, she's just totally cool with everything. She's cool with Mando with having the darksaber, even though that she was pissed at the end of the previous season. It's like they just decided to retcon everything and just like, you know what? Let's play it safe. I don't know. Like, this doesn't really make any sense. And so, yeah. I'm gonna give The Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 1 a C+. I enjoyed parts of it, but this is like bottom of the barrel type of for The Mandalorian episodes. Like this, I think I'm being a little bit too generous, but there is parts that I really did enjoy, but then there's other parts that I just straight up like, this is stupid, this doesn't make any sense, the writing doesn't make any sense here. And it's mostly because Jon Favreau is more in control, in charge of this season than Dave, and it's like, because he probably, I think Dave Filoni only has like 2 writing credits in this whole entire season, and it's really odd, and it just seems, I don't know. I'm hoping that it turns its way around in the next couple episodes, but this is really worrying right off the bat for this. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye, guys.